Ask every week, what makes life good really?
Yes.
Always includes the importance of having an impact.
Yes.
Because the world needs you. I mean, what are we here for other than to be of some help to somebody sometimes?
I think so.
And so we're really glad to have Menachem Nispek, because here's a guy who's leading the league in being helpful. There's a guy. Menachem, welcome back.
Thank you.
Menachem, of course, is the founder and executive director of the
Operation Kid Equip.
OperationKidEquip.org. I always like to put the .org so people know they can go check out the website. And so it's good to have you back. I wanted to ask you, because you've said it a couple times with us on air, just sort of in passing, that there's a homelessness problem among children, and what kind of impact that can have in a young person's life, especially when you talk about their education. So I want you to talk to me about that, because I know that's near and dear to your heart.
It's very near and dear to my heart, and it's something that even keeps me up at night, because some of the things that we see and experience are disturbing, at least to me.
Yeah.
When we started getting involved with homeless student services, probably back in about 2007, 2008, we only had 7,500 identified homeless students across the state.
2000.
It was about 2007, 2008 school year.
And what is it now, you think?
Right now, they're estimating it's upwards of 40,000.
Wow.
Gee whiz, that's not a good trend.
No.
We need to move that needle down.
Well, and exactly, and a lot of it, because this is mainly a real estate type of show. There were many foreclosures.
Yeah.
The families living and experiencing homelessness, it's not a character flaw. It's just things that have happened in this economy. They were, or even are, the American dreamers.
Sure they are.
Sure.
But things have just got out of hand, and they're doubled up. We have some that are living in hotels. Last year, I had a family that we worked with in Wayne County, that the mom and 3 kids were living in their car, and they were living in the school parking lot. And we asked why they were living in the school parking lot, and she said because she knew the janitors worked overnight, it was a safe place.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the very next week we were in Macomb County with a family of 6 living in a hotel room with 2 double beds with all their belongings. So it became widespread.
Yeah, it became widespread. We had a big economic event there, 2008, and a lot of foreclosures in Michigan. And that put, as real estate brokers, you get involved with the houses a lot. But these houses all represent people, families, kids. I got to tell you, I've walked in a lot of these houses after they've been empty, and you see the growth chart on the wall, where Joey went from at this age he was that tall to this age he's that tall, and Sarah was this tall when she was. And it's just heartbreaking to recognize these are real kids, and you wonder, where are they? And some of them don't have a place to be.
Exactly. But one thing that we do know is some research or reports indicate that 80% or more of the identified homeless students do attend school every day.
Okay, right.
Because if anything, it gives them that sense of normalcy.
Yeah.
They're with peers.
Right.
It's predictable. They can get their meals.
Yep.
They can get their education.
Yeah.
They can be safe and warm and all those kinds of things.
And so now when they're in school, it's very important for us to be able to get them the school supplies and sometimes the hygiene items necessary so that there are no further distractions, to make that 8 hours a day of school, the best possible, because we know when they go home, there's just too much uncertainty.
Yeah, and that uncertainty makes a huge impact in the psyche, the